So today I went to church. Not that that's any different than any other week, but just today I went to church and I had a great experience. I I'm gonna post a video here on Snapchat, so if you're not following me, you can go to Blackie Chan MMA on Snapchat and see this particular video. But they had drums inside of a Spanish church, and then for those who know about Spanish churches, more times than not, they're very conservative. They're like a CCM Spanish church, and I was highly impressed. I was like, I'm definitely coming back. Um, so that was exciting. Um, and then on top of that, it was Youth Day. What did I just do with my? Here it is. I got too much stuff going on. I need to get a house or something. But top of that, it was Youth Day, and they had a couple Hovind speaking, and the boy got up there first, and he starts talking about fear and what we're afraid of, and why we won't do certain things because we're afraid. And he was talking about how he's been scared for about a year or so about going to school and going to the mall and things like that because people are shooting, and it's craziness. He said like he'd have bad dreams, and finally he started praying about it, and God gave him the victory of over that fear. And I was like, dang, here's a little 12-year-old talking about that, but like that's a real thing. And but outside of just his story, think about stuff that you're afraid of too. And so that really made me think. And then of course the little girl got out there, and she's about like 8 or 9, and she gave the sermon of a lifetime. And all I can really say about her sermon was that she hit the nail on the head. I'm talking about every line, everything. She was talking about decisions and certain decisions we have to make, and that we sometimes choose knowing we shouldn't have chose. Man, she went in, and I was sitting here like, are you talking to me? I'm like, you talking to me? You look, you know what I'm going through. Um, she was just, it was amazing. Like honestly, I, I, I don't know. But speaking of decisions, so today, I saw somebody, a female, and this particular female, I had a huge crush on. I'm talking about, man, I like this girl so much. I thought she was just the bee's knees. And I saw her today, and I thought to myself, man, I ain't seen you in a long time. Why am I seeing you right now? you know? And so we talk, we hang out, talk for a while, and then she brings up, I knew you had a crush on me, so this is why I didn't hang out with you. She's like, the way you came off, the way you were talking, just your whole swag was just off. And she's like, I don't mean to be offensive. And so you're probably thinking like, dang, she dissed you. Oh, and at first I was kind of thinking like that, but at the same time I start thinking like, wait a second. oh, sorry, I'm tired. I'm like, she's right. Back then when I was interested in her, trying to pursue her, or whatever, I had just got out of a relationship, and I was just trying to throw it to whoever wanted to catch it. And that may sound bad, but I mean that's just literally how it was. And I was in this weird mode where I was just, my self confidence was low. I just wanted somebody to like me, and as pretty and as cool and as down to earth as she is, I mean, she's like one of the first few people that popped up, and I was trying to, and this is just not the way you do things. And now here we are years later, and I feel so stupid. Like, dang, what I'm saying? Like, why did I even do that? That's embarrassing. Luckily, we're able to move past that and move forward, and you know, be here today, and be able to like talk, and what I'm saying, and then not be weird. But that's still just, even thinking about that time when I was acting like that. So going back to decisions, I'm like, the only reason I did that And it's not an excuse, but the reason I was acting that way was because I was making the decision to, instead of heal and get myself together, piece myself together, let God work in my heart, work in my mind, just rid myself of negative energy and stuff like I'm doing now. What I did was hop from one bed to another, so to speak. And so I'm like trying to, I'm with my ex for how long, and then I'm trying to jump over here now that my ex is gone and hurt me, and she wasn't having it. She told me straight up. She's like, "Nah, I wasn't about that." And I'm so glad that she did that, because it made me that even made me think like, what? Well, my ex left me, he was cheating on me, then he got this guy, this blah blah blah. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? What do I do? Oh no. But then after a while I start thinking, I'm like, man, start thinking and start making the decision of like, all right, well, I need to change this particular thing about myself. I also need to change that. And that's gonna keep, but I need to change this. And so as time has gone on, I've learned and have made the decision to make certain changes in my own personal life, in my own personal walk, with just like myself, with God, with dealing with females, dealing with people in general. Um, and I've learned so much. And today was a dope day. I was able to, I don't want to say save face, but it was definitely a refresher to see this person and be able to have a conversation with them, because normal, old school me would have been like, yeah, they didn't like me. Oh, they're this type of person, blah, blah, blah. Instead of like today, when I saw this person, and it was awesome because I was able to see, even they said, they're like, wow, you can tell that you have really grown and are starting to get it together. And so I thought that was pretty cool. Just to see, you don't really think about that you're growing. You know what I mean? This looks like when you're working out or anything. Everyone tells you like, "Oh my goodness, girl, you lost weight. Hey man, you starting to bulk up." It's like you see yourself every single day. You don't ever think, man, my arms are starting to get more tone. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. But yeah, you you don't realize that because you're with yourself. You're around yourself all the time. You're always in your own head. You're always in your just doing things. That's what we do. That's what we as humans do. But it's the people on the outside looking in. Um, you know, to show us, to tell us like, hey, you're getting it right, or hey, you're doing it bad. Decisions. Decisions. A lot of times too, when it comes to decisions, when we're on the inside, we think we got it right. We think we got it all together. I'm gonna tell you. So yesterday, a funny story. Me and my buddy are looking for this roll, this little roll. It's probably about this. You see how big my hand is, so it's about this big. Little roll of wire that he needs to finish some stuff that's up in the roof, right? And we searched a whole. I'm talking about a 40 by 80, so 40 foot by 80 foot shop. We were trying to find this little roll of wire. Can't find it. And I mean, we searched that whole place. Can't find it. Finally, I find a supplement for it, and then we're on top of the roof and we're working. Oh, excuse me. We're on top of the roof and we're working and we're trying to figure this out. And we just can't find it. We can't find it. And I'm on top of the roof and I look down in between this little gap and I see this little itty bitty roll of wire. I said, hey, is the roll this color? Yeah. About this thick? Yeah. Go down there. Sure enough, it was the roll of wire that we were looking for. And I thought to myself, literally thought to myself, sometimes when you're in the middle of it, you can't see it. It's when you remove yourself and you're able to look up from the outside. Like that was a literal thing that just happened, but at the same time, it's something that I was thinking, coming back to seeing her today, coming back to my own life and just decisions I've made, But like sometimes when I was on the, when you're in the inside, you don't be thinking about things. Some of us, especially because human mindset is survival. We survive. You got to eat. That's why we say, "Oh, I'm starving. I got to eat something." Not really starving, but your survival kicks in. Maybe just a little bit, but it starts kicking in. Oh, I need some water. Oh, I'm just dying of thirst. Survival's starting to kick in. You know, um, and with survival is fight or flight. We know that, and sometimes when we're doing our lives and stuff, we just make rash decisions, and we just go, and we go and we go till we can't no more, which is quoting my own lyrics. But like I learned last night, sometimes the people who are on the outside looking in can see things, and they're like, that might not be a good idea, or whatever, or maybe it's a good idea. Why are you running from it? Either way. So I think that that's just a lesson for today. Is just you know don't think too quick, but also don't miss out on things. If it could be a good experience for you, do it. Make the decision. Don't be afraid to commit. But then also don't be afraid to listen to others' opinions. Um, yeah, that's it for today. It's been a great day. My computer, I don't know what's going on with my computer. I'm literally about to. I don't know what I'm about to do. If somebody wants to send me a new computer, go right ahead. Go right ahead, cause this is crazy. I don't know what's been going on. Uh, yeah. Anyways, Cash App, all the information to follow me. Everything's below. Y'all are awesome. The Chan Dynasty is gonna grow starting now. We got like 4 new people, so shout out to you guys or you girls. I don't remember. Just know that going into 2020, I got a lot of things planned, and it's starting now. I'm speaking this Wednesday at Victory Family Church to the youth, and I'm doing like songs, and it should just be a good time. I'm thankful for what God has done in my life, and I'm just thankful for you guys and girls and everyone that has supported me on this channel and my old channel. We got a lot of things coming through. Hope y'all have a great night. I am Chan. It's the Chan Dynasty. Stay the path.